So I was pretty excited today. In the mail, I received this ESV single column Heritage Bible in Trutone. This is the black cover. And in this video, I want to take a look at the Bible a little bit, tell you what I think about it, and then also compare it to some of the other Bibles that I have here at the house to basically get at how can this book be improved and whether it is a good buy. Now, I gotta say, of all of the ESVs that are available right now from Crossway, this is the one that I'm most excited about. This one just came out in the Trutone. It was already available in premium leathers. So the size of this Bible is the real selling feature. It's about, I think about 8¼ or 8½ by 5½ by 1 5/8 inch thick. So it's a fat Bible, but it is good in the hand. And because of the Trutone, the way that it sits open in the hand is excellent. You know, it's not going to flop all the way down like a goatskin Bible would do. So it's actually perfect in terms of size. It's a really good trade-off. It's a 9.25 font, and the spacing between the lines is excellent, so it makes it particularly readable. This right here is the old Heritage Bible. This was the original ESV Heritage Bible, and you can see it's a lot smaller. This is 9 font, but the spacing is closer together. So this one is a lot smaller. This was my favorite ESV text block of all time. I don't know if the Heritage is beating it, but they don't sell this anymore. So there you go. This one's even smaller, but in terms of the size of the book, it's very compact. But perhaps the lines being so close together may not make it as readable for some people. So anyway, this is the new Heritage and is a very popular Bible for Crossway. Now, some other reviewers have mentioned how good the paper is in this, that there's not a lot of ghosting at all. Up here, you see that's a ESV Alpha in Wellington leather. So this is with the high-end French paper. And you would see some people have been saying that the ghosting it's almost like there's more ghosting in this high-end paper than on this kind of paper. Now, that might be the case. First of all, I think this paper is a little bit thicker. This is 28 GSM. This is probably 30 GSM, if I had to guess. And the other thing is that on the fancier Bibles, the printing is a lot darker. It's a lot more crisp. It's a lot darker compared to this one is quite faint. Look, here's another high-end Bible from Holman, and it's also a lot darker. So I think the fact that the text is not as black and not as stark is actually helping with the ghosting. Now, with all of these Bibles, I've opened here to Psalm 73 so that we can just sort of see the same page and also kind of see the ghosting, because the ghosting is always the most here in sections like this where you have the most white space on the page. Now, there are a few things that I think Crossway could do to improve this Bible. First of all, I think the liner. This thing has a paper liner. In some of the other reviews, they don't really show you it all that nice. Now, I think this is a bit of a fail. What we really want is something like this. This is a ESV Pastor's Bible in pigskin leather, or what do they call this, genuine leather, and it has this kind of liner, what they call a vinyl liner. And I just find that this is the sweet spot. The Bibles that I have with this thing, it's extremely durable, whereas this paper liner can actually rip over time, and that obviously sucks, you know, because your Bible basically becomes useless unless you want to, you know, try to MacGyver the thing, try to fix it. This is a Bible, this Heritage one, I've used for years, and the paper liner is showing somewhere, but I gotta say though, it hasn't ripped yet. So, you know, Crossway obviously knows what they're doing. The Trutone leather, this fake leather, is really good actually. Over the years it's gotten so much better, so I wouldn't worry about the durability of that, but I am concerned about the durability of these paper liners. So if they switch that out with a vinyl one, or if they just made this Bible in a genuine leather like this one, that's the one I would get, because the beauty of these kind of paste down liners is they lie so flat compared to a premium Bible that always has that hump, you know, where the edge lining is. Anyway, so it'd be great if they made this genuine leather, or if they just added a vinyl liner to this Trutone. That would be huge. Of course, they have a crappy little one single ribbon I'll just switch this out. I'm probably going to add 3 thicker, nicer ribbons in this. But other than that, this Heritage is really fantastic. And this is probably the best ESV Bible that you can buy. If you're looking for a cheap Bible and you just want to get one and you don't know too much about all these kind of things, just get this. It's got a beautiful space in the margins. Just the layout is near perfect. So until you don't know what you're doing, you just want to get a Bible in the ESV, just get this. And if you want to keep the thing forever, then go and buy a goatskin one or Wellington leather one or whatever else you can find with high-end leather, and then you can just have that Bible forever. But since my past is in preaching and in teaching, I'm always on the lookout now. What's the ultimate Bible that can be used as a tool for ministry? And so this is where I think they can improve this Bible further. Now, it's already awesome. Like I said, it holds great in the hand. The size is fantastic. And it doesn't have all this other stuff. It isn't cluttered with references. There's no concordance. There's no fluff. So it's very good. The only thing I think that you could do to make it even better is to copy what Holman is doing. This is what is this called? This is the Holman wide margin single column Bible. This is a goatskin one. Now this is a beast. This is a fat Bible. But I want to show you this because if you see what Holman does, I think this Crossway needs to copy them. First of all, they do the red. This is ultimate game changer here because Crossway makes preaching Bibles, and then what they often will do is they'll make the text bold. The verse numbers they will make bolder or bigger in a way to help it jump off the page for the preacher. Or they sometimes also will do a verse by verse format. And I think a verse-by-verse format is a fail. If you use it as your constant Bible that you're always studying out of, you just miss so much. Seeing the spaces in the text and the way they lay it out, you just see so much. Like, look, I'm looking here in Ezekiel, and all of a sudden, ooh, poetry. I can see from the formatting what's going on. And just the way, how it breaks it up, you can actually understand so much more by having a paragraph Bible. But the way that you fix a paragraph Bible to still make it awesome for preaching is by using these red accents. And the way Holman does it is just so excellent. At the top of the page, the chapter number and then the verse numbers are in red as well. And so even if we are in the text over here, the fact that we have it even in the paragraph, we can see it so well because it's red and it's nice and bold. This is the way to do it. And then likewise here with the textual notes, we also have, they put the verse number there in red, and it's larger too. So I just find this CSB that Holman's doing, the way they do the red, is fantastic. They also have big headings at the top here. So Crossway, if they would copy this, if they would basically augment the Heritage and copy all the way that these guys have done the verse numbers and the colors and the footnotes and everything, that would be unbelievable. I don't even care at that point what they do with the paper. If they go with the high-end paper, they go with this paper, who cares? Just do it like this, because that is the genius of this format. The Heritage is the beautiful layout, but I think they could make it even better by adopting some of the stuff that we have here from Holman. So I don't know if they'll ever do that, but I think if they do, that would eliminate the need for the ESV Preaching Bible, both the paragraph format as well as the verse-by-verse format. So we'll see if they ever catch on with the accents here with different colors. Yeah, so those are my thoughts on the ESV Heritage Bible. Like I said, for under $50, I don't even know what you could pay this, get this for $35 or $40. This is just a steal, and I wouldn't worry about the Trutone because the Trutone has some pros, even that the goatskin won't have. For instance, just right away lays flat. You can just throw it around. You don't care too much. It's a cheap Bible, and the paper is surprisingly good. And then best of all, of course, is that beautiful layout. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this Bible, whether you have it, and what you think about it.